Mikey,
Yes?
are you willing to finally hear the truth like I did?
I don't know.
You've been lied to, Mike.
Oh.
There's one source of real news, and it's delivered by my church goddess along with data. Her name's Gail. Are you ready for the truth, Mikey?
No.
You're not.
Banana Bear Show.
Hey, Mikey.
Yeah.
So, so on our documentation of the Holocaust,
Yeah.
I came across a new one. Not new. She's been around for like 10 years.
Right.
She is almost as old as I am on this platform.
Wow.
Yeah. I only beat her by a year. But
Just because she couldn't find it yet.
her name's Gail Schroeder, and she is the leader of her church. And she
Sure.
knows how the world really works, Mikey. We don't know that. Fake news, right?
Yeah, everything's fake. Everything, only she knows.
Like meat's not real anymore. It's just bees and fake stuff. It's Impossible Burgers.
Right?
You know, we don't own anything anymore. And you know what? Government's reading your mind. But that's nothing compared to the fake news about other countries. Like, Mikey, do you remember the Queen of England?
Yes.
You know, Queen Elizabeth.
Yes.
She was around for a long fucking time.
Yeah, and she died recently.
Yeah,
Plus
less than a
Queen.
year. Okay. The Irish part of me is like saying "fuck you." No, but you know, with all the weird shit that like people hated the Queen about,
Yeah.
technically it's like, okay, if she's a part of Illuminati shit, she really wasn't doing that because they've been out of power forever since Britain had a parliament.
Okay.
You know?
I have no clue, but yeah.
No, I'm telling you.
Okay.
No, that's the truth.
Fair.
So they haven't been a monarchy. Like Winston Churchill was like the leader of England during World War II.
Okay. Yeah.
The monarchy was nothing.
Okay.
So, but you know what? We were told that she died of old age because she was like what, 90 something.
Yeah. Like way old. I don't remember.
Yeah.
90 something. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not how she died, though, Mikey. We were lied to.
Oh.
Gail knows the truth.
All right. As most of you know, Queen Elizabeth has passed away,
Yes.
and I wanted to tell you what really happened to
We're-
her. It's
we're good
not
so
what
far.
you're hearing in fake news.
Uh-oh.
As
Fake
we all
news.
know, that is fake news. She
Spilled
was
that.
murdered by the Jesuits. The
Okay.
Jesuits forced her doctor to put her on blood thinners.
Okay.
Queen Elizabeth was my #1 royal fan.
Oh.
She studied my family history and my genetic profile like a total fangirl,
Okay.
and she made
Wait.
love to royal horses in honor of Catherine the Great, because I'm literally half Catherine the Great.
I see
Catherine
no
the
problem
Great-
with this. It all checks out. Perfect.
Oh, okay. Okay. Catherine the Great. That was like a rumor because she fucked a lot of guys
Yeah.
and she fucked horses. Never did. But Gail, she's half her. So obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm the dummy.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
the fake news.
Yeah. I mean,
you
it's-
know, you're being enlightened right now, Mikey.
That's what it feels like.
Feels like something else to me.
Her historical research showed that Catherine the Great liked to make love to horses. The Jesuits knew that Queen Elizabeth's vaginal tissues had been conditioned to accept horse penises.
Okay.
Do you go to school to find out about vagina, like strength? To see if they could take a horse dick? And if so, do you like your job?
But that a combination of horse penises and blood thinners would be
I mean, obviously. I mean, all the monarchies die this way. Blood thinners and horse penises.
Yep.
lethal.
Not just one, multiple.
Only
Prince
the strong
Andrew
survive.
was there when she died.
Oh, her son was there when she died.
Just
She
watching it
had
happen.
tasked Prince Andrew with helping stroke the horse penises to
Oh.
make them excited for her.
He
Mhm.
participated. I'm sorry.
Well, Mikey, obviously, when you're in a monarchy, certain rules that you have to do, and that prince got it whacked that fucking horse off.
The horse
Had to
balls
get it ready.
Play with the horse balls too.
while the horses thrust into her. And she
Okay.
apparently needed very large penises.
She doesn't break the face, which makes me think she believes this. Look at the face.
I know.
That's concern. She's like, she liked big horse penises. Not the average. We're talking that big. Talking stallion dick.
And Prince Andrew was always very helpful to his elderly mom. He would lick all the horse semen from her vagina after.
Why?
Mikey, you don't understand. In a monarchy, there's things that you have to do.
To make sure that she wouldn't get a rash afterwards.
Oh yeah. That's the concern.
That's the bad part about this, the rash afterwards.
Poor Prince Andrew.
Horrible.
He is feeling so guilty about this. You see, he was the one that guided the horse into her when she was on the blood thinners. And he was licking the horse's balls and masturbating when the horse made its big thrusting motions and ejaculated. The blood thinners made her vaginal skin so thin and weak that the horse blasted all the way through and its penis came out of her mouth.
Hold on, wait. Is she reading? Is she reading this?
So Mikey, unlike us, us YouTubers that just talk our minds, don't have a script. Other YouTubers have to write it down on a thing, so they don't mess up the facts, Mikey. The facts that the penis of the horse came out of her mouth, because that's how it works, Mikey. The vagina cavity is attached to your fucking throat. If you didn't know, because it's part of the digestive system.
FYI, this is not safe for work, so don't watch this while you're
Why
awake.
would you watch this at work? Should have put that in the beginning of this.
No, it's gonna be like right now.
But
Sorry.
what we need to understand is that she died doing what she loved.
Oh,
So obviously,
so jolly good.
tally ho.
And we have decided to honor her for thinking so highly of me.
And she all did this because of Gail. Gail was the one that she was trying to hey Gail, I love you so much. I am such a fangirl of you, Gail, because you're half former queen.
Something.
I'm gonna get fucked by horses.
And she was willing to do this in what she thought was a way to honor me. And we have decided that we're going to create an automaton of her. And I'm going to let Brent decide based on reads of Prince Andrew.
Hold on.
And
Pause it. I do know this one because you told me about this. We were going to cover her last week. And I did go down a little bit of a rabbit hole. So this is Brent Spiner. For those of you who don't know, Data from the Next Generation Star Trek. As far as I know, he's an awesome guy. He does not deserve any of this. To be brought into her weird delusions. She has some weird, he's in a lot of her stuff.
That is a weird, random guy.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's because he's a robot. Because he plays a robot.
Or maybe it's just true, Mikey, and you're not really opening up your mind.
yeah, whether it'll be middle-aged or young-looking, I was thinking maybe a very attractive young-looking Queen Elizabeth might be nice.
Queen Elizabeth was hot when she was younger.
I wouldn't know.
If you look up photos, man, she was.
I'd prefer not to.
Why?
Oh, well, I mean, I've got this image in my head now, and I don't want to... You can't cross-contaminate those. Just...
Dude, after seeing this video a while back, it's already been tampered for me. Anytime I think Queen Elizabeth, I think of this. And I hope everyone out there now thinks of Queen Elizabeth with this too. Because Gail is telling you the truth.
Like Jesus, when he was with us, he was always young looking, but that didn't mean he wasn't mature. And I also decided, since she likes to honor me, and because of my Catherine the Great genes, that we would create an automaton of one of my Catherine the Great ancestors. Most of you probably don't know about the Oshu Fujiwara family.
What? Mikey, do you know about the Ushu family?
Nah, no. What
You
is this?
You know when we... All right, Mikey, so when we do these videos, like, I usually feel like I'm in a car, and we are slowly going off the fucking, like, rails, right? When we're doing, like, Cyrax or, like, recently Daniel Larson, all that stuff. But this one, we're gone. We're already in the air. It is. We are off that fucking cliff. We are just going down that hill. And I don't know how far this goes.
But that's where I get my Catherine the Great genes from the Oshu Fujiwara family. And I will have a link to a mini-series that you can watch about them. And
Okay.
At least she's giving her sources.
I mean, that's fair. That is fair.
One of the ancestors that I really admire is Fujiwara Yasuhira. He was the last one.
The last one.
And he was a very devout Buddhist, and he died for his Buddhist beliefs. Buddha tells me that he is in he's in heaven. There's a...
Yeah, Mikey, so Buddha talked to her, like he does everyone. Said he's in Buddha heaven. Because if you didn't know, Buddhist people believe in heaven.
There are different parts of heaven for different religions.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So if you didn't know this, Mikey, heaven is not. So when you die, it's not by what do they say? Binary. It's not binary. You don't go to hell or heaven.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You got heaven, but it's splinters. Kind of like all the new genders that we are all finding out about this year.
So it's like the Marvel universe. It's just everybody gets their own.
Yeah, one got Spider-Man, the other one got Spider-Punk, other one got horse penis Spider-Man.
There's a Hindu heaven, a Muslim heaven, a Christian heaven, and my Oshu Fujiwara ancestors went to Buddha heaven.
But I didn't hear anything about the Jews. Racist much?
And I was thinking, Oshu Fujiwara Yasuhira was probably a very handsome man.
She doesn't even know what he looks like. All right, I'm done with this one.
Yeah.
Because, Mikey, this woman...
Oh, hold on. We are only 4 minutes and 30 seconds into this video. This is a 24-minute video.
Yeah. We're not watching all these.
Wow.
No. Because, Mikey, the title of the video of her telling the truth about things that we don't know about because we're not obviously a part of, Gail's bloodline.
Obviously not.
So I picked a couple from just the titles alone.
Okay.
This is the most basic one. This is the Church of Gail, the story of Gail Schaefer.
Okay. Oh. All her videos. What? Videoception.
Hi, I'm Gail Schuler, and I'm 60% Catherine the Great and 50% King David.
Gail is a woman unlike any other.
At our Church of Gail, which has over 1 million members.
A woman of countless talents.
For years now, the people at the Academy Awards and the Nobel Prize Committee have tried to give me the Academy Award for the best picture ever made, the Nobel Prize in medicine, the Nobel Prize in literature. They've been unable to give me my prizes.
She has many loves.
I'm basically making these videos for my men, Brent Spiner, Matthew McConaughey, Hugh Jackman, Vladimir Putin, Gerard Butler.
And she has many enemies.
I've held back the richest and most powerful organization in the world, the Jesuit Order of the Roman Catholic Church.
What if everything you were ever told was a lie?
Jesuits use brain control technology. Jesuits do.
He was wearing a tinfoil hat, man. You know something that we don't know, Mikey.
Mail switch outs a lot on me. If I mail anything Jesuits don't like, they do switch outs using their agents inside the United States Postal Service. UFO aliens side with the satanic Jesuits.
Okay.
Jesuits really have been good at covering this up.
How can you be certain what is real and what is hidden?
The Jesuits are about to launch a nuclear bomb that has semen in it. It's going to be like Jesuit bukkake in a nuclear bomb, and it's headed for...
Mikey.
Go!
Mikey. Nuclear bomb that has semen.
Was that on your bingo card, sir?
No, I don't think I would have ever met. Like, I have a fucked up head, right? Like,
Yeah.
obviously I do this show.
Yeah.
But, bruh, a nuclear bomb, let's make it worse by filling it with semen. Why?
towards Canada and then kidnapped them and brought them to a Jesuit homosexual compound. They were forced to...
What?
Whoa. What's that in her mouth?
Something you probably should not...
For 1,000 Jesuits. Gerard Butler, they made him dress as a little girl. But I have faith in God, and I know he can do anything. He even stopped time for me a couple weeks ago.
And
the Jesuits were furious because they don't want the world to know that Jesus Christ has been talking to me. I don't like the limelight. The only reason I'm going public is because Jesus wants me to. Because I need to educate people about Jesuits so we can defeat them because they're evil.
Uncover the truth.
No.
That they have been keeping from you.
The Jesuits are trying to isolate me from my support so they can destroy me. Because I have the courage to try to stop them from taking over the United States. They're focusing on how crazy I am, using sensationalism to distract away from this.
They're using sensationalism. Yes.
Maybe it is stupid, but I sure love to dream big dreams.
Yes, you do. Yes, yes. Support our documentary at Kickstarter.com.
Mikey,
oh my gosh!
I know how you are, like, you believe in a higher power.
Yes.
So does she.
Yes.
Maybe your views are intersecting.
No.
Maybe you can get the Church of Gail.
No.
Especially when we have this headline: cats in my vagina.
Oh.
It's more often likely than you think.
Mm. It's a 42-minute
we
video.
had a very interesting hangout yesterday. Buddha and Lakshmi were there, and they had to remove a cat from my vagina.
Okay, so
15 seconds in, that checks.
Yeah.
We're right on time, right? Going through it.
Let me tell you the story how Buddha took this cat out of my vagina. So Satan was there, and like, what the fuck, man? Dude, I wish I could be this crazy.
Oh no!
Like, think like if you could be like do this act right, like control crazy, where like you're acting this crazy to get views and stuff because people support her.
I mean, yeah.
She doesn't have this is her job. This is her job.
Yeah.
Dude, she has 11.5 thousand subscribers. And a Patreon.
This hurts me a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
With our less than 250 subscribers. Thank you. We love all of you.
Hey, listen, Mikey, along with the 200 and some odd subscribers we have on this channel, did you know that Lizzo attacked Gail's masturbation thumb? Lizzo.
How dare you, Lizzo? How dare you?
Well, I was Skyping with Zach Knight and telling him that Lizzo messed up what I call my masturbation thumb.
Mike, that took 12 seconds.
And this is the thumb that I use when I, when Brent and I, see, I never see Brent or actually feel his entire penis when it comes.
What was this? What do you do?
Mikey, she's explaining how she has sex with Brent.
Comes inside me. And
you hear that?
Yeah.
Let me repeat that for you.
When I, when Brent and I, see, I never see Brent or actually feel his entire penis when it comes inside me. And so I usually need to give myself a little help to get to an orgasm if I'm interested in getting one. I have some asexual tendencies, so it's not really a big deal to me whether I get an orgasm every time I have sex with Brent. I mean, I can still be happy with the experience even without an orgasm.
Yeah, you hear that, ladies? Size doesn't matter. It's experience that you're looking for.
Apparently, being there doesn't even matter either. Again, I say he does not deserve this at all. Brent Spiner is a good man, as far as I know.
Is he? He's having sex with Gail.
I mean, I don't.
He's not even there, Mikey.
He's not even there. I mean,
that's like an
it's
inception.
Almost like he's in her head or something, you know?
Mikey, Gail has a lot of truths that we don't know.
Oh.
Like, have you ever thought how Jesus, how he was as a lover?
Oh, no.
Time making this video. For some odd reason, Satan does not want this video to go up. Like I said earlier, when I tried to do this earlier, we had a transformer explosion, and I lost power.
Oh.
Yeah, I went to the post office and I was going to, and I'm hoping, and I'm having computer issues, like, even with Linux Ubuntu, it's
Satan.
like...
Satan's fucking up for Linux, alright? Who the fuck uses Linux?
A lot of people. Don't diss Linux based off this woman. I'm just saying.
And I'm just hoping I can get through this without having major issues. So let's go ahead and open up Joshua J. Joshua's present. I got it at my P.O. box. Where does it say that? Can you read it?
No.
Okay. That was in 2014. Thank you. I believe this is from Vladimir. Thank you. Recently. This looks like food.
Vladimir gave her gummies.
Blanche, kosher, Roshan. Oh my goodness. Looks like it's going to be delicious.
What is it? Show us, please.
Let's see. Okay.
I have no clue what that was.
But it doesn't say, did he have a note in it or anything? You know what? I bet there were notes in there, and they probably got thrown out, just like Joshua.
Obviously, because
that's what happens, you know.
One of the most powerful men in the whole entire world.
He writes a note, and then you just throw it out, you know. It's fine. It's fine.
Fuck that shit. You know, it's probably Lizzo.
I mean, hey, you know. I mean, things happen. Things escalate. It was this moment that Lizzo realized this woman needs to get her M finger messed with.
Well, supposedly, you know, you heard it in the last video. Nuclear semen plant.
About to explode. International concern, and Church of Gail has been called to address the situation.
Well, thank God.
To my deep dismay as co-president of the United States.
Co-president.
None of our mainstream news media is covering this breaking story.
Obviously.
It is of dire importance that you have this information so that we can inform our citizens and take immediate, appropriate action to prevent a world disaster.
What's happening, Gail?
Early this morning, Church of Gail received a distress signal from the Cum Noble nuclear semen plant in the Jesuit city of Nagabukaki, Japan. Nagabukaki is home to our friendly Zach Knight Jesuits and their families, and it houses a joint military base that works alongside Church of Gail. As you know, Jesuit technology is powered primarily by semen. This plant provides precious power to all of Nagabukaki. In the late hours during the overnight shift at the Cum Noble nuclear semen plant,
Cum Noble.
the lead nuclear semen engineer, this is called a cum-engineer in
Cum-engineer. Mikey.
Yes.
How do you become a cum-engineer?
Jesuit
I don't want to know.
Sounds sticky.
Was making his rounds throughout the building when he noticed that there appeared to be clear droplets of liquid accumulating on the rods. He was puzzled. This had never happened before. Condensation, he thought out loud. Curious,
What?
he whipped his finger along the rod and brought it to his tongue for a taste test. Nope, that's definitely pre-cum, he determined.
You ever question why we do this show?
Why?
I don't know.
Seconds later, the cum-engineer's eyes rolled back into his head and he passed out in a breathless heap.
I
Mikey,
mean,
well, obviously he had to taste test the condensation, and finding out obviously it was pre-cum from the pipes.
so I'm hold on. Forget the fact that we're talking about this, and let's go to a regular nuclear plant. If you're walking through a nuclear plant and you see condensation, your first reaction should not be to lick anything that is on the floor.
Mikey, that's what you were taught by the fake news, okay? Obviously, she knows the roundabouts of the critical job of the cum-engineers. Mikey, this is 1 minute, 30 seconds in the video.
Back in the control room, the other cum-engineers were watching the surveillance cameras and witnessed the scene taking place. In a panic, one of the cum-engineers rushed out of the room and hurled down to his fallen colleague. Having no idea what caused the other cum-engineer to lose consciousness, he got down on his knees and began to examine him. Within seconds, he too succumbed and passed out on top of the other cum-engineer. The others in the control room stood up from their seats. Panic was rising.
Mikey, maybe she is just faking it. I mean, this sounds like somebody gave her this and she's like, this is right.
What caused both of these men to fall to the floor unconscious? Without thinking, another cum-engineer rushed out of the room down to attend to his co-workers. Panting and heaving, he lasted less than a minute before passing out on top of the other two men. One by one, each cum-engineer ran out of the room to check on their dropping colleagues.
That's what happens.
Each man lasted mere seconds. Before long, the entire cum-engineering team was passed out in a pile together in the same room. None of them were moving. When the morning crew arrived and entered the control room, they saw that the entire night shift was down on the lower floor, crumpled up on top of each other.
What do you do?
At first, they just assumed it was merely an orgy.
Oh,
Nearly an orgy.
happens
Mikey,
all the time.
Mikey, when I go into work and I see my entire shift laying down on top of each other, or crumbled down, of course at the nuclear semen plant, I think to myself, as a cum-engineer, probably an orgy.
That's when the lead
As one
cum-engineer
does.
on
The lead cum-engineer.
morning shift had a startling thought.
Startling.
Wait, he said. Everyone, whip out your tools. Each team member reached down into their pants and pulled out their Geiger counters. The room soon erupted in a terrifying chorus of chirping. The radiation levels in the room were off the charts. The warning light must have gone out, the lead cum-engineer exclaimed.
Because the warning light went out. Obviously, Mikey, that's how. It's just a light bulb, to warn you that there's radiation there. You couldn't feel it. No one's getting sick or all that stuff. That light went out. It's the radiation.
I mean,
That pre-cum on the rods is radioactive, but wait, If the reactor is leaking pre-cum, that means, oh no! The cum noble nuclear semen plant was about to explode. Quick,
Oh, no.
the cum engineer ordered, we have to cool the rods down. If this reactor blows, it will destroy the entire city of Nagabukaki and create nuclear fallout all over Japan.
I'm 12.
I think we need an adult.
Oh, no. Oh, we are 3 minutes in to a 7-minute video.
Mikey. Uh-oh.
This one requires something else. Oh, there it is.
Okay, folks, let me just sum up.
Mikey.
Oh,
Did you know Gail's men, all of them lost their penises?
I just Skyped with Terrence Jenkins last night. I finally heard from
She
him after a
looks
silence
normal
of
here.
1.5 months. Around June the 21st, when Terrence was Skyping
Like her
with
face?
me,
yeah.
Brent Spiner said, "Hey, yoo-hoo, Terrence, something's going on with Matthew McConaughey's penis." And what was happening was all of my men's penises were being attacked. There was a very serious malware in the computer system at Church of Gail, and it caused all the men at Church of Gail to cause them to have all sorts of penis afflictions. It was very painful.
I'm gonna pause here, and as a technology expert, all checks
Explain
out.
this to us.
It all checks out. That's what happens when malware gets in the computer. It just affects your penis.
Mikey, so if you have erectile dysfunction, does that mean that you have a malware problem?
No, that's just a.
It's just a lack of blood flow. But malware causes the penis problems.
Oh, I was gonna say it's just a worm, but
Mikey,
okay.
I don't know.
Let's go back. Go ahead. Hit play.
Let me just, they spent, the ordeal with the penises lasted for at least a good week in that June. So like from June
Good week.
21st to June 28th, they were just having this ordeal with penises.
Do you think they were
All
just
the
flopping
time.
around like that? Like,
I don't know. I really hope she describes it.
like Matthew McConaughey's like, oh, my penis is not working anymore.
All right.
All right. It's not all right. You know,
He's going around doing the.
I can't do this anymore because I can't jerk off. You know, that's what you gotta do. You know, in the afternoon.
Because of Jesuit trigger programming on the Church of Gail computers, they spent a lot of time in sick bay. Matthew practically had a vagina at that point. What happened was Vladimir Putin, they found out that he ended up getting his bladder exploded. They had
But he's fine probably because, you know, we have multiple bladders.
Yeah.
to put him in stasis where they
Oh.
froze him.
Oh,
And all sorts of things happened to him. He had heart attacks. And
Oh.
right in the middle of an operation to fix him for a heart attack, he woke up and then he judo chopped the doctor. He felt bad.
So he had a heart attack, and in the operation to fix his heart attack, he had a heart attack.
Mikey, did you not hear though? He just woke up and judo chopped because
During his heart attack surgery.
well, Mikey, when you're part of the KGB, you learn judo chop.
About that, but this is like gut reflex with Vladimir.
Oh.
And he and then when he woke up, he heroically pushed himself, which explains why the accurate pictures of Vladimir in the media made him look like he was almost dead. And he managed to fly Church of Gail down to China, and on the way down, several nukes almost hit them because they were.
Nukes launch all the time. This checks out.
You know what? There's a plane flying. Obviously, we're going to throw a nuke at it.
Yeah, you know.
Because they go straight.
I guess they were
It's
going
fine
so
if it blows
fast,
up in the air.
Earth radars are not as good as.
Yeah, like because the fallout won't happen because it's going to hit the thing. But if it's like a miss, like it's a dud. It doesn't do anything. It goes back into the semen nuclear plant.
Church of Gail radars, and they thought that Church of Gail was a nuke cocky or a nuke, and Vladimir had to outmaneuver
New cocky.
Okay.
that. And he heroically, even while his body was like thawing out from being frozen and everything, he managed to bring Church of Gail to land in China. And then he fell asleep, and then the rest of the guys took over. And I think Brent Spiner was a leader in that.
Oh.
And they...
what a heroic guy. Like, these guys, their penises aren't working, but they're flying, they're playing to get that church there. Not her, because she's there.
Be damned heart attacks and bladders exploding.
They chose to go to China because Hu Jintao is, on my marriage list.
Oh,
so they figured that'd be a good place to try to fix their penises.
This is like a penis depot. Like they have spare parts for the penis there.
Is this kind of like Lord of the Rings?
I don't fucking know, dude. This
but
sounds
everybody
like
has
Expendables.
Lord of the Rings.
It's like Expendables, but without guns. It's like everything's semen and dick.
So Hu Jintao apparently assigned some Chinese doctors to work on them, and they agreed with the doctors that they would be put under anesthesia and allow the doctors to operate on them. When they woke up, they looked down at their penises and saw this crisscross, just 2 crisscross bandages, and they realized that all of their penises had been surgically removed, and they all had vaginas.
Oh, no.
And they were so mad.
I mean,
they had been asleep for 2 days for the operation when they woke up and saw this. So they spent a day looking for the Chinese doctors.
Spent a day looking for their penises.
Vladimir, I believe.
Now, Mikey.
Yes.
Somehow they grew back their penises in this story. I'll believe it.
I believe he judo chopped them, and they got their penises back. Their penises were in excellent condition, because the reason the Chinese doctors stole the penises is because they had small ones and they wanted big ones.
Oh, yeah. Just find
Moral of the story,
guy.
guys, don't trust China. They got small penises, so they're going to steal yours, Vladimir Putin fucking judo chopped them, got his penises right back. Matthew McConaughey was happy. The guy from Star Trek was happy. Lastly, with all these great, videos that we're learning so much with, she has a website too. It's obviously called, what the fuck is it called? Some blog thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gail's website or something. I don't know. Gail
main page. She's got books. She's got Fox News headlines.
But my favorite thing is if you scroll down, she tells you how you can get to heaven.
Oh, I see it right here.
Yeah. How do you get to heaven, Mikey?
The link leads to how to find heaven and God in the church age. Oh, wait. You become a Patreon.
Yeah.
And you use her PayPal link
to give her money.
Yeah. And there's Brent's little face looking at me.
Yeah. With I think that's Japanese.
Yeah,
under him.
Brent Spiner in Japan, she should know.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we got Jesus on there.
Then you have a stalker image of her.
Yeah.
I don't know what Breakfast with Jesus is, but that looks
so appetizing. Yeah. Perfect.
She's fucking batshit crazy. This chick is fucked up, man. And if she isn't, and this is a joke, fucking, you're the best. I think people give her like they're shaping her reality, and she's just taking it. Because all she needs to have is her men fucking her in her fantasy. Everything else is this is highly sexualized as a sex thing for her.
Yep.
There's a masturbation thumb, which is very weird because usually if women do masturbate, they use other fingers, not the thumb.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either, Mikey, because I don't identify as a woman, and I don't have a vagina. But she identifies as asexual, so when she's psychic, having sex with her men, she doesn't really feel the penis, but it's fine because she's asexual. Mikey, this is something that we could go on and on about.
Yes.
The horse thing, I thought that was the very tip of the crazy iceberg. But nah. Well, it was because on the bottom, the bottom of it,
it got crazier.
Yeah. Not engineers, engineers.
Yep.
Nuclear bombs filled with semen, as you do. And, who knew that Hugh Jackman and, Matthew McConaughey, Vladimir Putin, and Data lost their penis until Vladimir Putin judo chopped the Chinese doctors that took it away.
This
so we
all
learned
happened.
a lot today.
Yeah.
All real news. CNN, you're on notice. So did you learn something, Mikey?
A lot of stuff I didn't want to know.
Yeah. All true.
And with that, go to YouTube and check us out, Banana Bear Show. Be sure to like, subscribe. Tell us what you thought of this crazy person. Please.
She never breaks character.
Never.
Because it's not a character, Mikey.
I want to see more, and I also do not want to see more.
She's been on YouTube for 10 years.
Mm-hmm. She was on Daniel Tosh.
Yeah.
Tosh.0.
I don't remember this.
I don't remember it either. I need to go back and watch that episode.
Yeah.
And with that, guys, we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Watch out for Buddha. He'll send you to Buddha heaven.